welcome back, everyone. Hello and welcome back. How are you all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. We're gonna jump straight back in. I'm excited to play more with the jet mech. Doing the double jump, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. But how are you all doing today? I'm doing all right. My voice is almost back to normal, so probably just today and tomorrow of Into the Breach, then we're back to normal stream length, normal stream games, and we'll continue to play this on weekends. Okay, I really wanted to go and check out fighting the leader, the robot leader. This is the first time we're dealing with a robot rocket launcher mech being the enemy. We've not run into that before. I'm very curious. So I think we'll probably go Pinnacle Robotics. And if the spider gets me nervous, we don't have anything that increases our AoE damage or anything, but with the pushing, with the repulse, we should be okay with dealing with the spiders because we'll be able to take out like 2 to 3 at a time, I imagine, depending on where they are running around. Let's go jump straight into Pinnacle Robotics. Do we need to... Nope, got all of our cores. We're good to go. Alright. Hope we can respect both forms of life on this island. Organic and mechanical. Alright, where do we want to go? This is where we want to go. I want to try and get another core. That'd be great. And this also has a chance for more power. Cryogenic Labs. It's going to be tougher, because it's a 3-icon difficulty. Freeze and defend both robots. Oh, we actually have to freeze them with a little freeze tank. Interesting, okay. Break them out, don't take any damage. Defend the robotic facilities, which is the one way over there and over there. This one, it's constantly, yeah, they're manufacturing hostile mechs. Should be okay. Should be able to sort that one out. But yeah, so if we do this one first, and then we'll do this one second if we did really well and we're not struggling. Otherwise, we can go ahead and we can do Lifeless Basin to go ahead and try and get this one, or we can just get this one instead. I don't actually need that, we got this one. So yeah, we can do Cryogenic Labs, and then this one if it goes poorly, this one if it goes really well, and these two if not. But I think it's going to be these two at least. And it'll either be Lifeless Basin, where we have to freeze and defend the robots, or whatever this is. Jump straight on in to a high threat detected mission. Okay, so these guys explode. That's going to be problematic. We'll see how that goes. This guy, the fact that we have a beetle... The fact that we have a beetle makes me want to go ahead and put this guy here. So we can go ahead and put a little puff of air on the ground. Put a little storm for him to have to worry about. We just create a wall so they can't get... Wow, the Leaper can jump past us if he really wants to. Yeah, like that. But the others can't. The others can't. And then you're just going to move up. Oh, you just move over. Interesting, okay. And then there's the robot. Alright. Unfortunately, we don't have it where exploding shields friendlies yet. But we'll get that eventually. We can... You only do, what, 1 damage? Yeah, so we could move you here. We could move Abe here to push the Scarab over so he blocks, right? And he'll just be shooting here. We could then move you here. We can move Isaac up and shoot this guy for 2 damage to just take him out immediately, right? And then we can have you pop over here and silence this guy with a puff of cloud, puff of air. In which case, we will only take out 1 Vec, and it's not necessarily an attacking Vec, but we'll block both incoming Vec, reducing the amount we have to deal with, except for the cannon robot, which we are going to have to deal with, which just shoots in a straight line and sets on fire. Interesting. With the Cannon 8R Mark 1. I think that's a decent setup. The other option is we could go here and jump over. Yeah, pushing this isn't going to do enough damage. I want to take this guy. I want to take the Scion out as quick as we can here. So I think we'll do that. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll move here, and again we can block the run because we have the armor from Isaac here, or from Abe. So we're fine there. So we can go ahead and we can clear. so they don't explode anymore. Jump, so you don't attack anymore. And push, so they don't have to worry about you anymore. Full blocks. We'll take a little bit of damage down here, but should be fine. Full blocks. Okay, unfortunate, but we can... Oh, we can't shoot this direction. You're actually locked in place. Okay. We can push backwards if we wanted to again. This guy's a problem, though. We can take out this robot if we want by just shooting it. That's an option. But this robot's not active yet, so we don't really need to worry about him. If we move, this guy's going to shoot there. So realistically, the only way we can get rid of this guy is by moving Abe over here and pushing, which will get rid of both of them because they'll be, both of these guys get pushed into our friends to take damage. So we'll take out 2 on the board doing that. So if we move Abe down and push the laser bot and the alpha leaper, we can take him out. You'll still have 3 health. You'll still have 3 health. Silica could then move up. Actually, no, Silica. Yeah, now you double jump. There's nothing we can really do. If you weren't locked in, we could double jump over and over and take out both of these with you. Yeah, then all we can do... Yeah, if we move you up. Then we can move Isaac, what? 3? Ah, 3. Dang, 1, 2, 3. I was hoping we could go 4 spaces. But yeah, we can move up 3 spaces here. And shoot this guy for 2 damage, pushing him up so he'll attack here. But this is a problem because then for Silica to actually do damage on this one, we can only come from here. Want to jump to do that damage, but then you will be taking 4 damage in total this turn because it's just 3. So that won't quite work. We could have you just tank the shot though. This is the other option. I'd like to hold the grid if we can, because we need to get +2 overpowered grid defense. Overpower bonus. We need 2 of those. Yeah, this cannon bot's the issue here. Also set on fire. That's not good at all. Well, actually, hold on a second. If we bring you here, right, and we actually move you here initially, or here initially, and then we have you jump over to stop him from attacking, right, so then he doesn't attack anymore. When we push, right, we'll just push this laser bot in the way to block. So that's fine. Yeah, so that works. So we can move here. We can move here. We can jump this guy. He stops attacking, so we don't even have to worry about him. He'll take 2 damage. We can then push, which will do a little damage to Isaac here. That's fine, because now you're blocking. And if only we could move there. So we could still be blocking. We won't be able to. And we'll be dealing with, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mechs? Or 5 Vec? 5 enemy. I guess technically 1 isn't a Vec here. We'll deal with 5 of them. Looks like that's the best we're gonna get. You're gonna have to deal with 5 of them, though. But they'll have 1 health, 1 health, 2 health, and then 2 have full health. That'll work. Okay. Bam. Yes! Okay, we got a Scarab and we got a Hornet. Alright, perfect. You're attacking us. Good, we like that. We don't like that you're attacking that. Not super big fan of that. Not a big fan of that. I am a fan of that. Good. Wait, did you just land? You did just land here. Interesting. Okay. Huh. So if Abe just pushes... If Abe just pushes here, we can take out the laser boy, or the cannon boy, and do 1 damage to you. If we move... I'm gonna get this guy out. If we move Isaac here, we could then shoot this guy for 2 damage, pushing his dead, lifeless corpse into this guy for 1 damage to take him out. So these 3 would be gone. Doing this. This guy's gonna do 3 damage, which is not ideal. This guy does 2. We can double hop here, though. Or we can move over here and hop back, which is also a valid option. Because then that would clear this guy, and then we'd be taking out these 4. And then on the final turn, we'd only have a 1 health guy, a 1 health guy, and whatever this guy is. I think that's the best we can do with this group. I think that's the best we can get done here. And we just ignore this guy as he just sets the forest on fire, which is not a big deal. Alright, so go ahead and we will push. We will destroy and push. We will... This is why we really gotta get that 2 range, because we can't attack either of these guys with the jet mech here. Yeah, we can jump over, jump back. I'd rather have the space open, 1 less cloud spot. I guess it doesn't matter. There's no cloud spot where we land. Never mind. Yeah, that's either way, it still would have been the same. He died either way. Would have been during our turn or at the top of the turn. This is the electric storm damage. Electric storms! Yeah, so we're going to be dealing with like an alpha version of that guy. Oh, that's perfect. Isaac can just blast these 2. And then Jet Boy can take him out. Nice. Easy. Alright. Isaac, clear. Perfect. If we get more XP on Abe... Not really. Abe can't do anything damage-wise to clear this. It's all gonna come down to Silica here. Abe, you can just do the sure, you're good. Done. It's fine. Alright. Battle's ours. Nice, flawless victory on that guy. Perfect. There we go. That's +1. +1. If we can do that 1 more time. Do we need to have a total bonus above that, or no? Progress over time. Okay, so we just have to do it two times, so it doesn't even have to be in a row. Perfect. All right, nice. Go through the firewall and safely disengage the factories from the power grid. They will no longer pose a threat. Perfect. All right, so that was already 1 high difficulty guy. We can go do another one. Nothing else for us to upgrade or change or anything here. I mean, we're down to 7 XP on Isaac and 2 XP on Abe for the upgrade. Which should happen. We do get the benefit of that mid-game, which is good. Sub-Zero range, which is the other one. Block 3 Vec from spawning and protect a coal plant. It'd be pretty easy to do. I'm actually tempted to do that first and foremost now, before we go for the tougher one. Just so we can get that, just so we can get this done here, the overpowered. Get that sorted immediately. But it would be better if we did these, because then we'd have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, right? Yeah. So then we could get 3 cores and 1 power. Or we could just buy all the power that we need. All right, let's just go push for it then. Well, it's easier to do this now. Let's go ahead and let's do Sub-Zero range. We'll essentially ignore the lifeless basin. We'll just do central processor, and a robotics repair afterwards. Let's try and get this done. Machine's frozen, threat very high. Recommend you avoid them. Let's do this. Let's just try and get this, the extra coins here. So we got tier 1 leapers. They only got 1 health, but they explode when they die. So we gotta go sort out this blast scion urgently. We gotta urgently take him down. So I think we're just going to do a nice lineup like this. These guys can lock us in place, but we'll see what ends up happening with what their targets are. Now or never. They locked in place, that's fine. We can do 1 jump. Perfect. If we do that jump, though, we are going to do damage, which is unfortunate. So we'll take 1 damage from the explosion. Kind of just have to, if we do that. You can't actually get to this guy. That's not good. Other options, we could get here and push him, but then it'll explode. So no, yeah, we're just gonna have to have Silica jump. You can move, what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I guess I could put you here. We'll put you here. And we'll push this guy back. Try and keep him contained best you can, because then his only options for movement are going to be going around. Actually, no, he can go over us. They're allowed to, I think. He's a flying guy. But he can only move 2 squares. So yeah, if we push him back, he can only go 1. He can't stop on us, so he'll only be able to go to these 2 slots. So that'll help. But we're going to have to move you here to blast this guy. Okay. We're going to have to take 1 damage for this. There's not much we can do. Okay, so then we move Abe here. Move Isaac here. I'll blast you down. There we go. We definitely don't want to do that. Don't want to put you on fire either. And I don't want to go here because then we can't attack. Alright. Okay. Because if we do this, then we open up this laser mech here. Cannon bot. Oh, they're cannon guys. I thought they were laser guys. I guess we'll just have you heal yourself from the damage that you've taken. And you just... I do want that shield, though. What are we going to be dealing with? If I let this one go free, I probably will. We'll just be dealing with 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll still just only be dealing with 3. That's fine, we can do that. So I'll have you go ahead and repair yourself, and we'll just have Abe blast him. So you get a shield so you don't take damage from this guy popping up. This guy is active now, but we can take him out. And this also gives us more maneuverability around the coal plant that we're trying to defend. Blocked enemy. Alpha Scarab. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, so this guy's shooting nothing important. This is the only one that's doing anything of consequence. We can actually move Silica here and then jump over. Take him out. He doesn't have the explosion, which is nice. And then what we could do... Can't move you far enough. But we could also just blast this guy onto here, which would actually be perfect, because then he blocks it for us. And then if we moved you here and then jump over... You're gonna be really low on health. We just have to deal with this guy. Only we were standing over here. Let's see. So I want to block this, but I think regardless, the only one's going to be able to do anything down here would be you. But we could go here and jump over and block. I don't see the value in that. We want to get this guy out, so we just don't have to deal with him. And we need to block 3 Vex Spawn, which we're going to be doing right now, so this is easy. We'd have to get off of this one. So I was thinking we end up going here to block, and then we just push him into Silica after Silica's done the jump. We can get that done. We can do 2 resets during this thing, so we might as well just run the numbers and see what happens. How's it going, Seraph? How are you doing today? Hey, Sra. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, if we can actually get the kill with you, Abe might get the level up that we want. So yeah, I think we go ahead and we'll move Silica over, move Abe up. And you take no damage right now, but you would be on fire, which you don't really want. And we'll still get our double block. That's fine. Okay. Push you over. So you are now blocking and doing nothing else. I will have you jump over. So the lightning will take you out. And then we'll have you push it to see. You're going to have 1 health left. 1 XP. Nice. Right. The Silica only has 1 HP left. Unfortunate. But it'll be fine. Probably. Ow. Okay. What's that shadow? Okay. So we've blocked all the Vec that we need to. Now we just need to survive 2 turns. We could blast this guy. We could get out of the way of this guy. Let him just go and hit the cannon mech if we wanted to. Silica cannot stand here. We could have Silica do a jump. Silica could do a heal first, and then a jump over here. Take this one out. But then we're going to be dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Vec. It's a lot of Vec. So we'd probably want to go and block instead. We can't get you into a block position, sadly. We can still have Abe come over here and block. So we can reduce the number of Vec we're dealing with by 1. Probably go to the more central spot here. We could just have Silica heal twice, and we could have Abe just take this guy out instead. So with the double heal, and we do this, then we'll only have 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 we have to deal with, which I think is fine. This guy only does 1 damage, so we can actually eat the damage too. We could move Isaac up. No, we can't, because we're gonna get pushed into it. Never mind. We get pushed into it to break it anyway. Never mind. So I was thinking we can move up, get another little cloud place down, and kind of chill, but no, that's not gonna work. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way we can go. This way we're dealing with only 4 enemies. Take you out. Go ahead and heal. Go ahead and heal again. Sure, just heal where you're standing. There's something else you can do. We'll end the turn here. Okay. Block. Okay, so 2 beetles we have to deal with. Annaboy's only going to shoot this. That's fine. We can put a puff of smoke here. Easy. We can just... Oh, no, I was going to say we can walk out of the way, but he's actually attacked. Okay. That's not good. We have 4 enemies attacking 4 points that we care about. That's problematic. We can move Isaac here, to attack here, to move him up so he misses, and put a puff of smoke on you so you stop attacking. Problem solved there. We could then have Silica jump over this guy, stop him from attacking, and then we can move Abe here. And that does get them all. Okay. Attack canceled. You get to go and play with a mountain. Attack canceled. Let's have you go ahead and repair. And you... Oh... Reset the turn. We need Abe on the other side. Abe, you go stand in the fire. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Abe, I believe. I believe, Abe. You'll be fine. It's only a little bit of burning. Otherwise, we would have ended up pushing Isaac into the civilian building, and that would have been no good. It's the last turn, so it's fine. It's fine. Reset hacks? Well, that's exactly what Isaac's for. He gives us an additional +2. looks like Isaac, when he leveled up, gave us a +3. Yeah, he gave us 3 crit defense, which is fine. It's fine. I would have preferred something else, but that's okay. We'll take it. And ta-da! Overpowered. Nice. Done. Grid defense. I'm not a huge fan of these guys getting grid defense, to be honest. Would have preferred if we ended up getting something, you know, like mech reactor and mech health and the like. Fire damage was also prevented. Oh, you're right, because of the shield. That's right, because he had the shield on, it prevents fire damage. I keep forgetting that the shield just passively ignores elemental status effects. Fire, freezing, and acid. Just passively, just straight up ignores them. We just don't even have to worry about it. I keep forgetting about that. Good point, Sarah. All right. With that, we now don't have to worry about our grid so much. We're at 25% now, which is pretty good. We'll take it. Let's go for the robotic repair. Robotics repair. Arsentian mine laying. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got mine boys. Are attempting to run old routines. Where? Oh, there they are. Okay, so we got ice mines, and they're actually being created where we want them to, like in the middle of the fray. So to protect the helpless, the blind, helpless creatures. Wow, we do not have great positioning here. You go here, and you go here, because you got 5 movement. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get straight into the fray with the good old pulse mech. So we can do that. But, yikes. It's pretty tough to defend these guys, because we don't have a good spot to put the rocket mech. Putting him down here is no good, so we can really only put him on this side. So we're going to have to rely on pushing down and damage, and that's it. That's all we can do. Yikes. This could be bad. Okay, no, this is good. Their positioning is really good. I like where they are. Up here. We have some alpha boys. Does 2 damage. 3 damage. We block 2 because of the armor. Good golly. We can definitely jump over 1. Over this guy here, and we can jump back. So you're fine, and we can get you a little bit back into the fray. We can move us here and blast 1 into the other. It would clear 1, do 2 damage to the other guy, but that's not enough to clear him. Which is why ideally I was thinking we end up actually shooting this guy instead to push him out, but then he's going to be down here and he'll attack this guy, so that's not going to work. We can't get down here and push up. Oh, this actually ended up being really, really bad. Especially with us being locked down here. That's not good. Fire damage wasn't prevented. Shield makes it so you can't get status effects. Oh, but we already had fire first. Smart. Good catch. Good catch. That's a really good point. Actually, if we shoot this guy, if we do this, that doesn't cause fire, right? No. Still won't be enough damage regardless. These guys only have 1 health. We could. What's the order of operations? Ah, he goes first. All that matters is you protect the robotics lab. It's worth 3 stars, but still. So we could move you here, push you, because then you do 3 damage, but you're going to do the damage to this guy first. I can't get a shield on him. I have no way to shield up. Because then we can move Isaac here and attack this guy. And then this guy and this guy are both doomed. Does it let you push F3? We can't push... The only directions we can push F3 to save our buddy is if we move him up or up. And we don't have a way to do that because we can't get into the fold here. We can't get around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we had 1 more square, we could get there. If you push F3 into F2 using artillery, does that kill F3? Yeah, F3 dies. Or no, F4 dies. Oh, I see what you mean. No, you're right. No, you were right. That would work. The problem is this guy would still be able to attack. We could go for the grid damage potential here. But yeah, if we come over here and we push him over... Wait, but he goes first. He's still going to do 1 damage because he's going to push this guy into him. So there's still... F4 is still going to do damage to the civilian building regardless. But that would also kill him. So it means both of these guys would be killed. It would save this guy. This guy would be killed as well. So it would actually be down 3 enemies and save both of our landmine boys at a 25% chance of no grid damage. That might be the best option we have here, Strong. Then we're only risking 1 damage, and grid we don't care too much about anymore because we just got that achievement, squad achievement done, the overpowered. We don't need it anymore, right? What we care about now is stars and not going to 0 grid power. So I think you're right. I think that's the right call. So we'd move you here, move you here. We would push this guy here. Which now he's... And if only he went first. We go ahead and we shoot this guy to take him out because he gets pushed in. Okay, it doesn't light him on fire, so I thought. But yeah, as you can see, he's still going to get pushed into it. There's still 1 damage there. We can go ahead and blast, and we're just going to jump back so we can get closer to the actual fight again. Alright, fingers crossed. No, there it is. We did get a level up, though. What did we get? We didn't get a grid defense, which is awesome. So hopefully we got health or movement speed. Oh, we did get health. Nice. And since he's burning and he moved here, he actually started up more burning, so that's nice. I mean, these mines have done nothing for us. They've done nothing for us. But nice. So Abe here just got +2 mech health. Very good. Redo? No. We can only... Once we hit end turn, we can't redo. We can only redo during our turn after we've done a move in action. So we can move here and jump over that, and this guy's gone. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Push G3 in his path. Yeah, we can definitely push him here. And then we just shoot this guy for 2 damage, which would push him back. He won't be able to block because he's going to move before he pops up. But if we push him back, he does go first. Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah, if we go ahead and we push and then we shoot, we'll do 2 damage to him. He'll then take 1 burn damage, and he'll take 1 damage when he runs into... No, he takes no damage when he runs into people. He'll take 1 burn damage the next turn and be done, so we don't have to worry about him again afterwards. So that's good. And we'll go from here for Silica, so we have you over here. We can jump over here. The mine's going to be laid here. And the mine's going to be laid here, so really only these spots are still safe. But if they go and they occupy those spots, pretty much whoever pops up over here is guaranteed to have to step on one of these freezing mines. We haven't had anyone do it yet, but that'll get us there. Alright, so let's have Silica go ahead and clear you and block this position. Again, unless anyone flies. I guess that they can get through. Yeah, then we can go ahead and we can blast this guy. Push. Alright. He takes 1 fire damage. You take 1 fire damage. You take electrical damage. You run him down so you're gone. Scion pops up. Oof, okay. I didn't even see this guy was actually popping up. I didn't even see that because of the fire. Alright, he's done. Alright, he's done. Not done. And he's not done. Okay. That's unfortunate with this guy here, to be honest. I wonder if you sitting here means you're not going to be placing a mine. Probably not. I really want to get rid of this, but oof, I don't know. I mean, I guess we could jump and jump again. That would do 2 damage, so 1 to break the ice, 1 to do 1 damage, and 1 lightning damage to get rid of him at the top of the order. So we could do that first. to clear to ensure that's not a problem. We can even eat the 1 damage from this guy. It's not a big deal. We can ignore this guy doing that if we want. That's fine. Then we can just focus on him. We can back up and shoot him for 2 damage. We'll push him up. He'll take 1 burn. He'll take 2 damage. He'll take 1 burn. He'll do his attack, and it's top of the next round. We just have to. We can ignore him on turn 1 because he'll have 1 burn damage at the top of the round to take him out. So that'll work. So yeah. So if we shoot him once, he's sorted because of fire. This one we can ignore. This one we then end up clearing, but not blocking, sadly. Which means we could just go block. We could just have Abe come over here and block this. We can just move like this. Get that done. Hey, how's it going, Ellie? How are you doing today? Yes, I'm feeling better. I'm hoping we can get to our full stream soon, but I think we will just do a short stream today and tomorrow, like we were talking about yesterday, just to guarantee. I don't want to push it. Don't want to push it, and then we'll circle back on Monday with full streams again. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and we'll blast you. Double jump, 1 for no damage, second one for 1 damage. We'll eat this 1 damage, but the lightning will take you out. This one gets blocked. Some guy comes up here. Hopefully he goes on a landmine. We'll see. You can't move mines, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Just checking. Fire damage, electric damage. Attack the mountain, attack us. Punk. And it's a flying boy. So he can get past us if he wants to. Hopefully he comes over here to attack. He doesn't. Bummer. Alright, so all 3 of us need to do something about this. And unfortunately, you can't do anything about this. Because if we stand here, we can't attack. And we can't jump across. So this guy is immune to the jetmech, which is not good. Jetmech can come here and jump there, but then we don't have anyone to get up here. Actually, he's burning. We don't care. He'll burn first. Action is fire damage, turn 1. So we can ignore him completely. Hey, how's it going, Sky Kittens? How are you doing today? Welcome. But yeah, so he's burning, so we can completely ignore this guy. No worries. Easy peasy. Problem solved. If we have Jetmech come here and jump there, we're good there. And then we can have you pop here and shoot this guy. Like so. Because it can fly over the mountain. Stop you from attacking. You'll die from the lightning, and then you'll die at the top of the order there. Yeah. Turn 1, fire. Turn 2, storm smoke. Turn 3, frozen guy who can't do anything. Turn 4, guy will already be burned out. And then turn 5, guy can't attack, so we're fine. So you just chill, Abe. You're good. You're good, Abe. Well done. Burning. Lightning. And we're done. Unbelievable. Thank you. We're served. Hooray. We only lost 100 and something people. You know, it's actually a pretty... It was 64 people. It's not that bad. With the Vect destroyed, we can safely attempt repairs on the machines. Thank you. Perfect. Mech health's really good. It's a good one. And we got a core. That's what we want. We got a core. Who gets the core, I guess is the question. I'm really tempted to get this shield allies on Abe. That could be really good. We can just start shielding buildings. I do want to get the artillery rocket damage up to 3, then up to 4. That would be really nice too with Isaac here. Same with the artillery. Get that up to 3, then really the double range is going to be the big one for us, I think. I think that's going to be a big bonus for us. But again, that's 4 points. It's going to be expensive. And I really do not want to drop this. Going down to only 2 health is scary. Super scary. Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Alright. What are you doing to my mech? We're making friendly shields. You can't move as much, though, which is going to hurt us. It's going to be a bit of a pain. But I think that's what we want. Break 5 buildings out of the ice. End with less than 4 mech damage. Or we can freeze and defend the robots. Let me go for this one. We'll just attempt to not take too much mech damage. See what can be done. Okay, so we'll get you here. We'll get you here, and we'll get you there. Yes, or there? Sure, where I want you. Let's put you here. Spread them out. We need to get Abe up and in here. All these buildings are scattered. Oh! 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 Perfect. Check this out. We can just jump. We can play just play a little bit of hopscotch. Bam, bam. Tic-tac-toe. Exactly right. Oh my goodness, this is perfect. We can even actually just blast this guy for 2. So he'll be gone. We can blast this guy for 2, which would push him back. He would explode, so he'd weaken this tile. And then we can just run over here. And essentially, if this guy dies from the lightning, this guy doesn't get to attack and takes 2 damage in total. This guy's removed, and both of these are blocked. And we take 2 of our 4 mech damage total. So we just have to keep in mind extra mech damage. Although actually we'll take 1 less because we can use Abe to shield us up first. So that's fine. 1 of 4, you're right, 1 of 4. Because we can have Abe block us up here. The other option is Abe could move here and push. And then we move you here and you push again. But I think blocking would be better. I think we'll put Abe here. Blast you. Wham! Oh, and fire. Nice. We'll jump. Jump. That's so good. Oh, that's so good. We'll shield up. Nice. Alright, lightning damage, lightning damage. You don't explode anymore. We block, we take 1 damage, but nothing else. You've moved to attack here. This guy's gonna try and climb up, climb up, climb up. Okay, that's a bunch of enemies that are gonna be popping up here. And we need them to actually start breaking some of the ice, honestly. Chess suddenly becomes checkers. Yeah, exactly right. We can move Isaac here to blast this guy. I don't want us to take too much damage. We can take 0 damage. Oh my goodness, we can take 0 damage. We do need to break some ice though, so I can't really afford to have him not attack us. Funnily enough. I kind of need him to shoot that. And Isaac, maybe we even have Isaac shoot here. But yeah, what we can do is we can move you here, do a shieldy push, right? And then we can just have you... I was gonna see if we could jump and jump, but yeah, then we can just have you come right back to block again anyway. And then both of you will have a shield. And we'll take no damage here. And we'll have 1, 2, 3 enemies pop up. But then we'll only have 2 turns left to go ahead and break ice. But I think I'd rather do that. We will knock this guy down. Abe does a push. Do we want to block here or block here? I'd rather have you, like, in the fray. Let's put you here. And we'll have you heal back up. Alright. Okay, block and block. Okay. Attack here. Perfect. Good. We'll ignore you. Well, we might actually take you out. We'll ignore you. Okay, so we'll ignore these 2. So they can start doing ice damage, because we need to get 5 buildings free here. We can just push again, putting this guy in the water, giving you a shield again, shielding ourselves. We can then just have these 2 sit here again. We'll have 1 enemy pop up. We can even have Isaac like back up here and shoot this one. So we can have 1, 2, 3 open up. And then we only have to juggle 3 enemies and 2 ice, which I think we should be able to get set up. Shoot G6 instead. It's further away. I was hoping that we could have this guy, once he attacks here, he'll just be incentivized to attack the closer by ones as opposed to, like, moving. But it is yeah, because it's 2 tiles away as opposed to 1. I don't know exactly how the AI works on this guy, but I was hoping he would just attack here. But look, he's got a lot of range. He can move 5. And since we're going to be blocking here, this guy won't be able to get over here unless he's flying. So I think I just want to shoot this one. The storm damage doesn't break ice, does it? That's going to be an interesting one. Alright, we're going to shoot this one. He does a push. Let's have you come back here and just repair. That's fine. Okay. Break. Break. So lightning doesn't. It doesn't do anything. I was just curious if it broke ice. It does not. Ah, it is a flying guy. Bad. That's fine. That's not fine. That's not fine. None of these guys are attacking the ice like they're supposed to. Yeah, none of these guys are attacking the ice like they're supposed to. That's not good. We need 2 more ice to be broken. We can move here and jump once. Break 1 ice. None of these guys are in a position where we can, like, aim them to hit ice. So we'd have to push one into it, but we don't have a position to push one into ice. And because you're locked in, that's not good. We can move you here and push into him, right? Which would then free you up, right? And then you can move 3, 1, 2, 3, and shoot from here to hit this guy. And we can go here to here, and we can just fingers crossed on the grid damage. We need to get all of the stars if we want to get 3 cores. So I think we're going to actively coin toss this guy. 1 on outside are in general safer to probably aim at for those. Yeah, I think you're right in the end. We should have gone and shot at this guy. Just makes sense because these are more central to where all these guys were popping up from. But I think we're going to coin toss the grid power here. E5 to C5, attack A5. E5 to C5? Oh, he can't move. He's locked in. He's roped in. We can't move him. C5 and then attack A5. Ooh! Oh! Oh my goodness. Genius. Yeah, that would work. Because instead of shooting this, we then get a puff here and stop him from attacking. Oh my goodness. The Jocko's nice. Yeah, but that's literally the call. So we can blast this guy to kill him so that he's no longer roped. We move Isaac over. Isaac hits this guy. Puts a little puff of smoke here. But Isaac is now in the way and we can no longer make this jump and get rid of ice. Oh no, this guy will be gone. Yeah, this guy's gonna be gone. Yeah. B4 to B4. Yeah. Right. Good call. Well done, everyone. It's literally perfect. Oh my goodness. Beautifully done. Excellently executed. Good job. I got so tunnel visioned on the ice, I didn't even think about it. Plus 6 XP, very good. Alright. Because now we're at 7, so if we can do this one flawlessly, take out the bot leader and protect the corporate tower, then we can buy 3 cores. And with 3 cores, oh my goodness, what we could do with 3 cores. We'll have to decide. Do we put it in the shield generator for more damages? Or do we get more damages? And I think we'll probably do more damages. And the real question is, do we want it on the artillery or do we want it on the aerial bombs? Which one do we want it on? That's what we're gonna have to decide. Happy to help you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's go for here. What do we have? One of our mechs has somehow taken one of our machines has somehow taken control of a Vec hive and is assaulting Pinnacle Tower. Must have stopped. Okay, so I'm really curious as to this. A bot leader. Self-repairing! If damaged, this unit will shield itself and prepare to heal. How interesting. So we have to blitz its damage then. We have to hit it hard, hit it fast if we're going to be able to get the destroy on it. Interesting. Okay. We can do that. Yeah, smoking A5 was the crux. That's true. Let's go here. Bot leader's super rare, like 1 in 100 to show up. Really? Because I saw him and I was like, I've got to fight this guy. I got to see how this works. Got to check this out. This guy's the problem here. We weren't locked in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got to go all the way around. Yeah, web is always a problem. So I hate the leapers, the scorpions, and the spiders are the ones I'm always very, very wary of because getting locked down and losing mobility is so painful. It's so painful. What we can do is we can just push this guy back with 2 damage if we want. Instead of moving here and jumping. We can do 2 damage there. But we can't do anything here if that's the case. So realistically, we'll need to move up here to shoot this guy. But then you can go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dang, losing that 5 slot hurts because we can't move it. That's fine, we can just move over here and push. Double jump over him. Genius. Yeah, because what we can do then... No, we can't. I was going to try and... I don't know why I thought I would land here. But yeah, we could jump over, which would do 2 damage plus 1 lightning damage, 3 damage, and you won't get an attack off, so that'll be good. Yeah, 3 shots on leader, exactly. That's good. We can always just shield push right here, which actually does shield that. And oh, hold on. Hold on a minute. Now that we have ally shields, this pushes the leaper here, so he'll block and die. This gets shielded, this gets shielded, this guy attacks this, and the shield just blocks it, no problems. We can do 5 damage to leader. We can do 6 damage to leader. We can take him out. We can take him out in 1 turn. We jump. We jump. We shoot. We jump. He dies from lightning. Oh my goodness. Genius. So we jump over, doing 1 damage, stopping him from attacking. We then blast him, so he gets push damage. Let me clear him. The other option is we could have like jumped down here. We can't jump across this. We could jump over there. So that's fine. We'll just blam, cleared, done, sorted. And we only have to deal with 3 Vec this coming turn. Oh my goodness, the shields, the shields. That push shield is so good. Very happy with that. It turns out it would have been fine if you were hanging out over here. I just wanted to make sure we were blocking, kind of keeping a wall up here. But yeah, so we can go here and we can jump across. Now we clear this guy. You can do nothing if I do that. There's literally... We can come over here and shoot this guy, but that doesn't really do anything for us. So instead, we can have Isaac come over here and clear this guy. Now we can at least block. We can at least block here. He's too far away for us to do anything, so we could just shield again. Honestly, just have you be the wall. We could just have him be the wall. That's an option. Charger could be pushed to A2. True, but then he gets all the way down here by the tower, which makes me nervous. Yeah. If we came up here and pushed him, it makes me nervous. I don't want him down there. We can just use this guy to create a 3-tile wall. This guy can only move 2 tiles, so best he can do is move from when he's standing here to here. That's the best he'll be able to do. Which then he'll still be attacking this direction. In which case he can move up here and push him. Otherwise he'll attack nothing. So he'll probably move over and attack, or just attack again, and we can just shield again. Which means we want to focus on clearing enemies. That's the most important thing to do right now, is clear. Clear and block. So in which case, yeah, I think I want to go either here or here for the block. And have Isaac go get this guy. We're just mitigating damage here, which means we are going to be dealing with more Vec. We'll have 4 Vec this coming turn. You know, we could also clear the ice, but don't want to do that. We'll just leave it where we can. You could shoot Charger with artillery and use jet on 4. Oh, we can. Oh, that... Would that set him on fire with him getting hit like that? If so, that clears him the start of next turn. That would be better. Yeah, I think that's a better call. Does this set him on fire? It doesn't. Okay, I didn't think so. No, because it just pushes him back. That's fine. He's still at 2 health, which means we can take him next time. We'll shield up. Clear him. Yeah, it's at least we get some damage on him. True. It does mean that we are just going to be dealing with 1 more Vec this turn, though. We would have only dealt with 3 otherwise, right? Yeah, because we would have been blocking 1. So we were dealing with 1 more enemy. That's fine. We can probably sort it out. Alright, so you're breaking the ice, you're breaking the ice, you're bringing a friend only for 1 person for the last round, so we can actually ignore this one if we want. He did exactly what I thought, which was going to be coming to attack us, because attacking from this side just didn't make any sense. We can use artillery to just push him back, but that's not good enough. We have to push him twice. We can come here and push this way, though. Not good enough on this guy. We'll probably just shield again, honestly. And we can let them just break these open if they want. Although, we can go ahead and we can jump here and clear him. That means this guy'd be cleared, this guy'd be cleared. I mean, he'd take the 2 damage and die from the 2 damage versus anything else, but... Still. He goes in the water, too. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies we have to worry about. That's probably fine. 5 enemies up and about doing things with the knowledge that these 3 are defended at all times, and we're going to have at least 1 of those 5 enemies attacking the spot. 4 enemies? 4 enemies, you're right, because this guy's down. You're right. This would be 1, 2. These 2 would be down. No, still 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you can kill B4, C4 to C2. We definitely can't do C2. C2's got too much health. Yeah, no. We can't get C2. C4 definitely, and F2 definitely. B4? No, B4 also has 4 health. No way. No. All right. Let's just go ahead and keep up with the wall. We have to... order of operations is important in this game. We'll push you away first. Go ahead and shield up. Push C4 to C3. C4 to C3? Artillery shoot C3? Oh, because then we push him from here. Hold on. We've got 2 resets. We're still good. If we then pushed him from here to here, that would do the 2 damage to clear, plus 1 damage to hit. Right? And then plane to A4. That would do 1 damage, 1 lightning damage. That would still leave this guy with 3 health. This guy popping up, this guy popping up, this guy popping up, and this guy here. So we'd still end up with 4 enemies, though. Or we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4... Sorry, 5 enemies. We'd still have 5 enemies doing that round. We would keep the shield up. I think that's fine. I think we're going to stick to my original plan now. I think we're okay. Then we're gonna go do this. I feel safe with this move because now this one is iced. We don't have to worry about him, which I didn't put into my calculations for some reason when I was listing them off. So now I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, there are only 4 left. And we can just shield up again. We can always just shield up again. I feel good with this. A leaper. I do not like leapers. Okay. Yeah, we're already shielded here, so he does no damage. Order operations, so we could just get out of the way if we wanted to. Man, this one, we just move out of the way and use this pulse again. And victory is ours. Because we put a shield on here to stop the leaper. We push this guy back one so he ends up firing here. This guy's not going to do any damage because of the shielding, and we just kind of move out of the way. So actually, wow, easy. Done. We'll go clear, because why not? Why not? We'll do a second jump. Woo! Victory jump. Bonk. Right. Cool. Anyway, that's that. Done and done. Literally the wall. We didn't move him once the entire fight. He just sat there shielding and pushing. This pulse mech. Oh my goodness. Amazing. True MVP right there. Thousands of lives were saved today. We got our 9. So we're talking about. You've saved Pinnacle. Accomplishing every objective without fail. Allow me to provide additional aid. Oh. Raining Death Cannon. 1 damage to self. 2 damage to target, 1 damage to everything in between. Then buildings immune, then extra damage. Tempting. Oh. 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 Alright. Camilla. Okay. Immune to smoke, huh? Pilot on the push mech is really good. Yeah, Abe's been there doing the good work with the extra armor, but it hasn't been that critical. He also increases the mech's health though. They're gonna need something to deal with that, or 2 crit defense, which we don't need. I don't know how often we're actually gonna use Raining Death, to be honest. I don't think there's a lot of value in Raining Death for us. We already have too many things that require cores, like very, very core heavy team. So We're gonna take Camilla just so we can also unlock her in the hangar. But, yeah, losing that 2 health is gonna be a little painful. Temporal reset is nice and all. Yeah, evasion. We can just move into smoke and just push and shield all we want. That's just wild. That's insane. That's really good. What do we have here? We've got shielding, shield projector. Fine. 2 uses for battle. Push everyone in a direction. Unlimited uses with 1 power? What? That's wild. Cryo launcher, freeze self and target. No. No. Wind torrent is an interesting one. The fact that you can actually get unlimited uses from it is pretty nice. I think we stick with the plan and just get 3 reactors, though. Because then we can just do, like, 1 reactor for health in here, and then 2 reactor for damage. Or ideally, 3 reactor for storm generator. So all these do 1 extra damage. Because then that essentially means this artillery bomb does 1 extra damage. Is pretty much what it means. Yeah, I think we're going to stick with our plan. As much as Wind Torrent is very interesting to me, we're going to go for the course. Free health makes me nervous, but with the shield you should be fine. Since you're shielding essentially every turn. Since you should be repulsing every turn. Should be fine. Let's go for the storm generator. I was originally kind of on the fence about it, but I think the storm generator is what we want to go with. I think that's the call. I think that's the call. Nice. So next, we're now dealing with what? Crabs have been added, and crabs have been added. And we were thinking about going to detritus, but RST is where we also need to go. Because we have the stormy weather. 12 damage with electric storm in a single battle is needed. Really nervous about fighting that spider. I think I'd rather do it sooner than later. And storm damage goes through shields. So that shield scion, we can still do more damage because of this. I think we're going to leave the RST Corporation for last. I've been flip-flopping on this one. We're going to leave the RST Corporation for last because we can take full advantage of all the storms. So it should be the easiest when we're dealing with them as the hardest, right? When they have the most health and everything. Let's go to detritus instead. Alright, to detritus. The achievement is easy now that you do 2 damage with the smokes. Yeah, we just have to smoke 6 times. 6 smokes. Alright. Let's go. We got a super difficult one here. Destroy vats and defend. We have another super difficult one here too, which would be our 1, 2, 3, 4. If we want to focus on getting grid, which we could do. We're up at 28% grid defense now, which is pretty good. We definitely want to avoid this one. We don't want to play on the easy ones are never any good for us, so we'll skip it. And this one is essentially this one, and this one's essentially this one. Yeah, so we'll do these. Let's do Wasteland first to get our bearings before we do Reclamation Zone. Whoa, what is this? This is one of our teleporter sites. What? It teleports waste by disassembling and reassembling matter. We may be able to use teleporters against the VEC. Oh. I've not seen this before. Makes me a little more apprehensive to jump on this mission versus this one, which is just like destroy the stuff. Alright. Sure. End movement here will... Oh, okay, to the same color. Okay, so this goes to here, and this goes to here. Okay, cool, cool. Gotcha. Gotcha. Got the shell boy up. He only has 2 health. Perfect. That's what I was worried about, is if he'd end up ever having 3. I don't know if Scions ever do get 3 health, but at least he still has 2, so we can sort him out. Man, these alphas have so much health. We'll put you here. We'll put you here and you here. Alright. Let's go. Alright, boys. I do not want to stand the acid, because then we'll take 6 damage and you just die. Man, you only having 3 health is pretty bad at this point now. And because of these guys standing with this, we can't actually attack this guy. If we end movement here, we teleport. Alright, so that means you're just locked in. You can't move. So we can puff to you to have him stop attacking. We can move here and shield up to shield everyone. Actually, no, we can move here and push everyone. Push and shield. So we break the hold and we get shields on all the boys. If you get moved over, though, you only have 4 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need you here. Because we can go here. So maybe we move you first. And then we do the puff. Because in this way we can jump here, which puts a puff here. We'll do no damage to him because of the shielding, or the armor on him, but it'll stop him from attacking and we'll take 2 damage from the lightning. Unfortunately, we won't be blocking because this teleporter's here, so there's nothing we can do about this. Because end movement here has that get swapped. But then you'll be free to move. And Isaac's got 3 slots, so you can go 1, 2, 3 to here. Bash this guy for 2 damage. So 1 total. I'm pushing him back. Yeah, that was not the best position to start at, for sure. It was pretty bad, turns out. I didn't expect him to move into this position. I thought these guys were going to spread out a little more to kind of go for the coal plant. But this at least stops all of them from doing any damage. We have shielding to make sure we don't take any damage. Other moves, we could go here. We can go here, we can go here, we can have you jump here. No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, no, so I think we do... I think this is the move. This way we block all inbound damage, we do some damage, we then have to deal with... Holy moly, we then have to deal with 6 Vec, though. Yeah, pushing breaks the web. 1, 2. I think maybe we move here instead and just shoot this body. But it would do damage. Attack C2. Yeah, if we attack C2, we'd move him here. And they would also miss, because they'd be targeting here. But once you get pushed, you can only move 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. So we'd have to stand in the line of fire to push it. We would have the shield, though, so it wouldn't matter. Yeah. We'd have the shield from the pulse mech, so it wouldn't matter. Oh, or just jump, yeah, or jump on the teleporter. Now we're thinking with portals. That's the thing, it's like, this is the first time I've seen the teleporters. I'm just completely ignoring them. Wait. Hold on, wait. Okay, so if, hold on. Because portals because portals, right? What if... Then you can kill the Scion. Oh, you're right. Yeah, no, you're right, you can. So I was thinking, what if we went here first? We pushed, putting shields on everyone, breaking the web, moving you here. Then, with your 4 movement, you'll still be able to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and teleport here. Jump over to block this spot, right? Block him while hitting him for no damage, but at least we can get here, right? And then we'd go there to here and then shoot him. Because then both of these would be blocked. But if we could take the Scion otherwise, because once this guy's moved back, we could actually go from here to here and jump here to here, and that would take the Scion out, which would be way, way better. And then yeah, we're just blocking right here at D5. Yeah, if Jet just kills the Scion, that solves so many issues for us, because our damage output is low. It's 1 and 2 damage. For now. Right? Until we can get some more cores. No, I think you're right. So, and we got 2 resets, so we can do this again if needed. But this way at least everyone gets a shield. So we shield everyone. Move Isaac. Teleporter complete, and my voice is steady. We move you here. We blast. And we blast. And this way, these 2 still keep their shields. The Scion goes down. This one will take 1 more damage, so he'll have 3 health. And we'll only be dealing with 4 Vec. That's good. Holy moly. Put our heads together. Jeez. Oh my goodness. I mean, we are playing on a high difficulty one here, right? No, this is a normal. This is only a 2-blip mission. Jeez. 2-token mission. We're doomed. We're double doomed. Okay. We have more spawning in. This has 3 health, so now what we could do is either of these 3 health guys, we can jet mech them. And if only we could push this guy... If only we could push it to where we could do another double jump, another tic-tac-toe, right? Another bit of checkers here. We could move here. If you teleport us here, we can shoot here for 2 damage... plus push damage for 1, right? To take him out. Or take him out, right? Then we're just sitting here with the shield so we can eat the damage if needed. We could then move you here. So we A, block this, and B, we push you out of the way. And then we move Silica here to jump this one. So this one can't attack because it's in a cloud and takes 3 damage. This one gets pushed out of the way. And then you shoot this one to clear him and do 1 damage to him. Who attacks first? G3 or E4? Yeah, G3 attacks first. I see what you're thinking. That would have been a smart move. Otherwise, we could have pushed him to block. That would have been a good call. It's just great suggestions. I keep forgetting to check. But yeah. And because of the shield, we're good to go over here. Yeah, I think this is the call. So we take the shot. We take the jump. If only we could double jump. If only we can move and attack twice, but no, that's not how. It's not that broken. It's a broken ability in my opinion. It's just not that broken. Okay. And so with this, we're still going to be dealing with only 4 Vec. This one we'll be able to take out with lightning later though, and same with this. So essentially we do 3 damage with the jet mech now, which is amazing. Block. Oh, we're also supposed to block Vex spawns. I didn't even pay attention to that. Oh yeah, also we're supposed to do this. Yeah. Okay, so this one's defended. We might just completely ignore this Alpha Firefly. Move here so we get that last block. Ooh, that's not quite good enough. You're attacking here. That's fine. We can ignore you. Wait, what? Huh? Wait. Oh. Okay. I was like, wait, shouldn't you be webbed up? No, it's because we got Camilla. It's not that the webbing effect happens and you're immune to it regardless. It's just the webbing effect doesn't even occur. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. If we want to be dangerous, we could get on the acid here. And then push this guy down. We can then just shoot, just straight up, just point blank shoot that guy. Can you move far enough? If we want to play real dangerous, we can move you here onto acid. Oh wait, that's right. If we have a shield, we don't get acid, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. So we can move Silica here. And have Silica jump across on this one to clear this one. We can have Camilla move here and Pulse Blast to push this one down. This one will take a little bit of damage on it. But we do that after we move Isaac here and hit this first. So Isaac shoots you to clear you. You go here, you go here. Right? So you shoot this one to clear it. You hit this one to clear it. This one attacks nothingness. This one gets pushed here to shoot nothingness. We block one coming up. The other one comes up on its own. We're only dealing with 1, 2, 3. Back. Yeah, I think that's the play. Just means you need to be careful with you when you don't have your shield. Should be fine. You should always have a shield. Okay. Good. It's another scarab. Scarab? No. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so it does do the animation and it just breaks. Scorpion. One more scorpion. So we can just get out of the way of you, and we could just move here in the smoke and hit him anyway. Oh, just it dulls out the smoke. That's cool. Yeah, so we can just do a jump here, do a push here, and just hit this guy, because why not, right? We just hit this guy. We go. Push. Done. Push first and double jump? No, we didn't have him in a line to double jump. We couldn't get him in a double jump because he was standing here and we were standing here. We didn't have anything to push him down. Nice, got him. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I can't. Like, I do the same too, where I'm just like, I move my guy first and then I double jump. It's like, no, you can't move if you want to double jump. No moving. The rusting hulks were successful, Commander. We kept the Vec pinned and under control. Sector is ours. Perfect. Sector secured. All right, we've got a little more grid. Conveyor belts, you say? Defend the power plants and end with less than 4 mech damage. Let's go for reclamation. Now that we're at full grid, we can now sacrifice, what, 6? Is this 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7. So we can sacrifice 6 if things go horrible. Then we go for the nanite farms to go and recover. So I think we'll go do this one, then that one. But if it goes really well and we don't lose any grid, then we'll probably go here, here, and here. There's no point in getting extra grid if we could instead get extra points, right? Because we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 3 cores. We'll do this instead. The deck hive lies directly underneath the waste disposal tanks in the region. Detonate the tanks. Chemical runoff will destroy the hive. Roger that. Holy, is this an awful one? Oh, this one's gonna suck. All right, I'll put you here, put you there. Nah, I don't know where I'm putting you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I don't know. Jet to E5? I think you're right, because we can fly over the vat. That's better, because then what we can do is we can start the round with just pushing and shielding all of us, including the power plant, or the defense lab. I think that's a better call, so. And none of these guys are going to lock us down, so we don't have to worry about getting locked down. It's just what places they hold. Oh my goodness, and a pod. Good golly. Holy. Alright. Okay, so they're very aggro. So 2 of these are specifically focusing on our team. We could just move out of the way. We don't have to push from here. Ideally, we take some of these guys out, though. This guy's the problem. Isaac can't even take him out. Double jump F5. We could jump over and jump back. That would do 2 damage. Yeah, no, that would clear him. No, not with the shield, though. Not with the shield. So what we'd have to do is shoot this guy first. Then we could double jump. But then we're dealing with grid damage. This guy does 3 damage. We could jump here and jump here. And block? That just seems dangerous. Yeah, the armor from the Shell Scion is the issue right now. Yeah, actually, if we push shield, actually, that's a good question. Does the push happen first and then the shield happen second? Does anyone know? If we push shield, does Silica get the shield and then get pushed? It looks like the shield happens second, but I don't actually know. Because if that does work this way, in which it's push first then shield, then that would be huge, because we could then push shield, jump, block this hit. This guy will have 1 health left after, right? Because he's going to take 1 damage from the push, 2 damage from the lightning. He'll have 1 left over because his shield's going to block our jump. But if we attack first, then he will actually go down. So if we push, blast, jump, we then only have to worry about this one taking potentially 1 damage. And we can just fingers crossed on that. It's not that bad. Again, we can sacrifice some grid. We can also just reset. So let's do some science. It is shield first. It is shield first. Okay. The shield does happen first. Which I guess makes more sense, like, tactically, right? Also, you see no reason not to shoot the rocket first? We could have. But what I'm thinking is we could also move here. Shoot this guy just to move him. We won't kill him, though. We gotta get this thing down. But I think we're just gonna fingers crossed on this, and we're just gonna let you take massive damage. The Silica's just gonna take 3 damage here. And only have 1 health left. But Silica can heal and then jump. Or heal, and just sit there. Silica has that capacity. Let's go and clear this guy. So we'll just go it'll be a little dangerous here. But now clears this. And so ideally, oh, that actually does damage. That actually doesn't work. That actually does damage. I don't know why I thought it would, like, I don't know why I thought throwing a missile on buildings would not damage the buildings. I don't know why I thought that was a thing. Let's see, you've got 4 move. And still couldn't have gotten here to stop him. But we could have moved here and stopped him and cleared him. We're still gonna clear this guy who's an alpha, who's like more problematic because it does more damage in more area. We're now risking 3 grid damage. If we do this, we're at least risking 2 grid damage. I think we sit tight here, honestly. I think we live the mistake. I think it's still fine. We're not going to reverse the effect. It's fine. We took out 2 Vec. We're risking grid damage. Now there's 1, and there's 2. Okay, so we lost 3 grid damage. 3 grid. That's fine. We just can't afford to lose any more. That's all. Okay, only 2 enemies popping up. Good. Okay, so we can easily fire upon this guy, but that won't kill him. So we can instead easily fire upon this guy and kill him. We can go ahead and we can move Silica here, and then jump over to stop him. And then we can just push. But then we'll be dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Vec. Not ideal. But deal with 5 Vec and we'll still have these acids here. Let's go here. Here? Let's go here so we can put the puff smoke here, put the cloud here. Yeah, we can't really get around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, not having 5, we can't get all the way around here, because otherwise could have gotten here and shielded. More or less the same thing as pushing, but then blocking movement coming up. Okay, we'll shoot. Take that one down. Stop you from attacking. Also stops us from attacking, but stops you from attacking. Yeah, the best we can do is just push. Okay. Alright, so this has 1 electrical damage for that one to go down. So we can just push him into a dust storm, we'll be good to go. It's backed up. We can push this one back to take care of him. Cloud for this guy. Nice. Oh, man. Being immune to the wrapping is nuts. We need to start getting some collateral damage with these vats here, or else we're just not going to get to destroy vats. That push doesn't make sense here. What do the vats do upon dying? They become a like a big old pool of acid, so we can dunk enemies into it. So I think we move you up, and we pulse here, as this will put this over here, so this will kill it and create a little pool of water, so we can maybe push people in there. This also means we can shield this, and we can just push you back for. We just push you back. That way we deal with blocking this coming through, right? We can then bring you here and jump this guy, so he's actually cleared and gone forever from now on. Goo will get shielded. No, it's not a shieldable item. It doesn't have a little thing. And then we can move Isaac. Isaac, the only place I can put you is here to go clear this guy. We'll then be left with 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies. I think that's doable. Take you out. We'll take you out. We'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies left. We'll still try and get this vat down if we can. Wait. The storm took it. It took storm damage? Oh. Oh, that's a thing. Huh. Alright. I did not see that coming. Okay. Who knew? They did take storm damage, right? I took my eyes off it for a second because I was looking at chat, but like it did take storm damage. There's nothing else that was attacking it, right? And we've taken 4 grid damage this round. That's oof, that's bad. That's bad. Either win or learn lessons. True. Yeah, it seems so. Luckily, we can jump to get rid of this one, because apparently storm damage takes him out. We can move you here and just push him into the wall and just be a wall to block. This guy can attack and do nothing. This guy attacking nothing, and then you'll be free to do whatever you want. So we're done. We won the round, but like, jeez. Who knew? Actually, what we can do is we can push him in. Just to guarantee. That's done. Just to be like super sure, right? So mission successful, but 4 crit damage. Holy. That was bad. That could definitely have gone way better. That could have gone way better. But it was a triple damage, triple difficulty one. So what you gonna do? Odd. Ooh, missile barrage. Ooh, 1 damage to all enemies, 1 use per battle, plus 1 damage. Only costs 1 core. You don't say. Who do we want the missile barrage on? I guess we want missile barrage on you, don't we? Reason being is that because you have the double shot, you could do an aerial bomb attack and then missile barrage, or missile barrage and heal, or whatever. Like, you've got more maneuverability around additional abilities. Because we need you to constantly be shielding and pushing. Constant. There's almost never a time in which we're like, oh, there's nothing we can have good little Camilla do. so let's get that powered up. That's pretty good. I was hoping we could go for 2 damage on the aerial bomb, but that's fine. The missile barrage sounds pretty good. The next reactor we get, we'll go here for the aerial bomb upgrade. I want to get to the range upgrade, but most importantly, because we're dealing with this shell boys, we need 1 extra damage so we can get through the shells. Let's do. I mean, we could really use some more grid, couldn't we? Let's do the venting fields or disposal site C first. And then we can go look at the nanite farms. I mean, we could really use that power, though. It's kind of dangerous to go for this. Population sacrifice for a good cause? Yeah, you know, we're learning. For science. Conveyors. Push them straight in the acid bin. Kill at least 7 in defense, and kill at least 5 infected with acid. Because that's going to be the hardest one to do. Because we have to rely on acid. And realistically, acid's only coming from that tank. So, these two are what we should be doing. I just don't know if I trust with 3 grid. Conveyors would be impossible for this team, are you sure? True, yeah, with all the pushing, you're right. We were really push reliant. If we weren't dealing with the shell scion, it would be easier. Alright, let's go for the power plants here. See if we can at least gain 1 extra grid point. Ideally 2, but at least 1. The power plants in this sector are critical against the Vec Commander. If lost, we may lose detritus as well. Conveyor movement happens before status, so no smoke damage. That's right, it goes environment, fire, smoke. That's right, it goes environment, fire, smoke in order of operations. For priority. Oof. Yeah, that's actually pretty bad. We'd have to be smoking the whole joint up if we're going to do that one. We have to be very, very liberal with our smoke application. Ooh, I don't really like this setup. We're kind of stuck back here. I think something like this will probably do. I'm trying to bait these 3 scorpions that can lock down an enemy on you. Because you can only move up 3, so you're going to attack him or him. You can only move up 3, so 1, 2, 3, so you can only attack him or him. You can only move up 3, so you can only attack him. So I'm trying to use the pulse mech here as like a beacon, right? You can move 5, so you can go wherever you want, right? Actually, I can click on these guys so you can see where they can move. Okay, so he can move here. He's going to avoid the acid pool, so he's only going to go one of these 2 places. I mean, maybe he goes the acid pool. That'd be crazy. You'll probably go here, and you literally can only attack here. You, on the other hand, you can only move to these spots. So the idea is have us here. We can jump, and this way you're out of range from him being able to grab you. So you've got all the maneuverability you need, and you as well. With 3, we can go 1, 2, 3. So we have this line out to 1, 2, 3, out to this line. We have the majority of the map that we can shoot with the rocket mech. All right, I think that's where we're gonna go from. I'm hoping 2 of these scorpions will be going for you. You'll have your immunity to lockdown. Okay, so that's blocked, so he can't. Yeah, okay, yeah, and he's gonna go right here. He can't go anywhere else. He's gonna have to go here, and we're immune to webbing. Aw, yeah. Flying mech to B6, you're thinking? But B6 is acid. That's acid. All right, perfect. So these guys are just attacking right here, which we can just push everyone away. Shield up, push away. You guys don't attack anything. Oh, you meant C6. Oh, we could have gone C6, but if he didn't go first, I didn't actually pay attention to see the order of operations. But if this guy, or this guy went, they all could have gotten to this square and locked him down with webbing, which is why I didn't want to go there. You're just not attacking, which is really funny, because you couldn't move to a position to attack without hitting your friends. So we could kind of ignore him this turn. Oh, we don't have a rocket scion right now, so we could also just blast everyone for 1 damage. to weaken across the board. I don't know when we're going to get a Scion. We could do that. Or we can move here, rocket jump, and then Smoke will take you out. We move Isaac to here. We then push you into Silica, taking you out, because they'll do 2 damage plus 1 push damage for damage, right? And then we can have Camilla here just push you over. And then we'll only be dealing with 3 Vec. 4 Vec. You'll probably be tempted to go and lock down Silica, but Silica can jump and heal during that turn. Or double jump. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. This way we can at least clear 2 of these guys. They're not the alphas, but no. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because that pushes him out of it. We only actually take out 1. I should have moved you here to push and pushed you over. We have 2 resets. We can reset this one. Camilla pushing first. Lets the flying mech attack twice, right? Yeah, because if we actually push... If Camilla pushes over, we can jump once doing 1 damage and 2 lightning, and then jump back doing 1 damage. And the 2 lightning will then take it out. So we can, yeah, we can actually take out... That's a good call. We won't be able to take out any of the others, though. These guys will still be standing. So we'll only have 1 Vec down. So we can either take out 2 baby scorpions, or we can take out an alpha hornet. And that's it. Actually, no, we can shoot this one because we have because it's acid. We could do missile AoE as a second action. True. In which case, then shooting this guy would be better because that way the guy who's covered in acid is still covered in acid. So yeah, if we... Oh, but he'll also be an acid too. It doesn't matter. We'll both be acid boys. So just shoot any of them. Yeah, so if we push them first, we can acid either this guy or we can move over here and we can acid this. We can hit this guy. They're both acided, so it doesn't matter. The barrage is only going to do 2 damage, so it won't take them out. We can only use this once. If only we also upgraded it with 2 more cores, right? We didn't have enough cores, but if we had enough, plus 2 damage, that would have been insane. But yeah, so we can jump over. I don't think it matters for us to blast, because all of our damage is going to clear these guys. So we can actually save this for later. We'll save the missile barrage for later. Save it for later. Let's move... Actually, don't want to move you. I want to keep you kind of in this spot, to be honest. How many... You can move 3, 1, 2, 3? Yeah, so I don't want to move you up, for sure. Okay, we'll take this one out. Okay. Good kill, Jones. Alright, bam. Oh, that's right, they spawn with acid when they do that. I love that. That's really nice. Okay, perfect, we can ignore. Man, that is so... Camilla is insane. Camilla's insane. So good. So if we move like this, We can blast him. We can push him. Camilla's gonna take a lot of damage if we do that, though. Well, no, then we have Camilla jump. No, what am I talking about? Yeah. So what we do is we blast this guy to clear him. We push you to do 1 damage, right? And we block, so we don't have anyone else pop up, right? We have you jump over to stop this from happening, right? And then next turn, we barrage. Because then barrage would clear this one. And no, that one's actually gonna get down because it can get shot. So it'll clear this one. Camilla's probably the best starting mech for many teams. Camilla's really good. I mean, Silica's who we've been relying on for a long time. Mech can move twice if it doesn't move. That's who we've been relying on of late. But yeah, so if we go here, we stop you from attacking. We go here, we do 1 damage from pushing, and we block a mech from coming up. The other option is we can go here and shoot this guy from here. But the problem is then he can move in and grab us. And we'll have no one that can help because we'll be too far away. So yeah, we need you here so that we can actually come back over and use you. Go 1, 2, 3, 4 and jump because you've got a 4 range. Because securing your science mech has a turn in Primordial. It's just really good having mobility. Mobility is just so nuts. It's so ridiculously important in this game. Yeah, we're gonna lock in this move. I think this is the move. All right. We can take this one out with a barrage. We can take this one out with a barrage because it's acided. As long as it's not a Scion, we're good to go, and it isn't. This guy's got 2 health, so we can't take him out with the. We can't take him out with it. Technically, we could also just shoot this way if we really cared. Shoot F5. I think F5 might work. Does acid and push damage? Maybe that was for the last turn, I don't know. Yeah, if we do the barrage, we take out 2 of them. We can't jump and barrage. We could only be able to barrage. Then we can move here to push you. And then we can go 1, 2, 3. No. How do we deal with you? Can't reach this guy. I guess what we do is we push, then we move you here. Move Isaac here and blast this guy. And then the only ones that would be left would be the guy who comes up here, guy who comes up from here, and this guy. But if we push this way, then we push him up in there. That's no good. Enemy attack order? Yeah, he's second. Which means more realistically, instead of barraging, we kind of need to go here. Go and stop him. Your attack is not good for me. I was really banking on using barrage on this. If Silica goes here and jumps to stop you, and then bring you here to push you. E3 or 4 enemies can kill the flying if you push them. True. The problem is these guys do a lot of damage. So I guess you... Yeah, if we jump Silica over, right, to stop him from attacking, and then we move Camilla here, and then, or sorry, then we move Camilla here and then push you over, you would then take this guy out with your, no, it's only a 1 damage attack. And then we, yeah, if we then rock it here. We could rock it D3. Oh, if we move this one instead of this one. Yeah. Yeah. So Camilla goes, Silica goes here and jumps. Camilla goes to the same spot and pushes. It'll push this guy into you. You'll take 1 damage. That's fine. No big deal. But you'll push him over to do 3 damage. He'll do 3 damage to number 4. Number 4 dies. We can then rocket this guy and he's cleared. And then all we have to deal with after that is you, this guy, and this guy. So we'll still have 4 Vec to deal with. But it'll prevent damage on... Yeah, it'll prevent damage. Except for 1 on Silica, which is fine. Basically, AoE of 1 damage will probably kill next turn, except for the new guy. Jump once to... He has 2 health left. Yeah, because we'll only have this guy left and this guy with 2 health left. Plus 2 new guys. Oh no, because he'll get pushed. You're right, yeah, so these 2 only have 1 health, so we can missile barrage these 2. And then we'll only have 2 we have to actually worry about. Nice, okay, good. Goodness. Big brains. We're using some big brain moves here. Oh my goodness. Oh, Scion. Dangerous. And a Burrower. Not good. Scion we have to take out. The Burrower is fine. We can just move. So if we move here, and we take him out first, we can then Missile Barrage, because right now it does no damage. And that will have these 3 die and this one go underground, and that clears the round. Done. Nice. Missile Barrage is pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, my goodness. Thank you, team. Those suggestions are huge. Alright, both power plants are reporting in. Our grid is now looking much healthier at 5 out of 7 instead of 3 out of 7. Much better. Alright, and so then the final thing is, do we want to go for the venting fields or disposal site C? We also have 1 more core. Whichever one doesn't have belts, as you're assuming. I kind of want to play with the belts, though. Kind of want to play with the belts. Much as more artillery damage would be nice. I think getting more jet damage is going to be nice. Gas clouds on belt sounds hard. True. We just have to kind of set them up and get more gas clouds all over the place. Get the storm generators. But yeah, we can. I want to use the core, which will either go in health or move of either of them, and then just saved for it. 4 movement, 3 movement, 4 movement. If we put it in here, we'll get 4 movement on all of our mech. But while more damage is good, I really think I need this range upgrade. You like move on rocket mech? Yeah, I'm thinking we need like, cause only 3 movements, pretty brutal. Range is king. Range is amazing. Okay, here's a question. Plus range here, does this mean it is always jump over 2, or is it you can jump over 1 or 2? Do you know? Does anyone know? Because if it's or, you choose? Oh my goodness. Okay, then we're gonna go and we're gonna push for jet mech to get up to this ASAP. If we can succeed in disposal site C, we'll be at 6, which will get us 2, and that means we just need 1 more core somewhere else to get us all the way there. I believe it's or? Perfect. How's it going, Corpocalypse? Welcome. You can even remove the movement one. Yeah, what essentially is we'd put it in movement to start with, and then we buy 2 cores, so then we can just do 2, and then as soon as we get 1 more core, bam, there we go. I'm hoping that works. Yeah, I think we'll go for move, because it might as well be in something. We could drop move and health, but I mean, getting ourselves down to 4 health sounds terrifyingly bad. Oh, your Borderlands run is at a standstill? Oh, that's no good. Your roll SD drops. And you just ended up losing. Oh no. You lost your Nidorino in a Pokemon Red Nuzlocke? Oh man, Nuzlocke. I've been curious and tempted to play Nuzlocke's, Pokemon Nuzlocke's. We haven't gotten around to it, but it is on the playlist of games for us to play as play Pokemon games. Alright, so we're gonna go with the movement here. They're fun? Yeah, it seems like it'd be really fun, especially if we name the Pokemon we get in the Nuzlocke after chat, so it's like even more devastating if they end up dying. Right? I think it'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, either we need to acid tank them, kill 4 enemies with acid. Also, it also means I can like shout at them if they're using like an attack that doesn't have a 100% chance to hit, right? Right? I'd be like, how did you miss him? How did you miss him? He's right in front of you. Use Confuser. What's wrong with you? You're gonna die if you don't hit. You gotta hit. It'd be amazing. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, conveyor belts. You're saying conveyor belts can be really dangerous. I just don't know how well I'm gonna do with spreading acid. We can still go for this when we give it a shot. Let's give this a shot. I don't have trust that I'll get 4 enemies inflicted. Oh, it's actually only inflicted. We don't even have to kill them. We only have to inflict them. Never mind. For some reason, I thought we had to kill them. You do know that there's a 50% chance miss on 95% accuracy moves, right? Yeah, I've played XCOM. I know how percentages work, Sarah. I know how percentages work. 99.5% equals 2% chance to hit, right? I know how this stuff works. I remember playing XCOM 2. Let's jump on it. Oh, we have a lot here that we can try and push them into. So the flying guys aren't quite as great, and the burrower is no good, but the others we can try and get. This shell guy has got to go immediately. And since we have more mobility on you, we should be able to get him. I'm going to assume, since this has 2 mobility, it's going to either go here or here. So we're going to actually put the rocket mech literally right here so we can try and take him out with our first move. This is going to be the tough one, though, is pulses. I don't know exactly how I want to do the pulses. Yeah, it just only shoots them, doesn't move them or anything. We have 4 movements, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to go somewhere where then we're locked in and we're waterlogged, so we're going to have to sit here, I think. Yeah, we're going to have to sit here, because we can fly over the mountain, so that's fine. This one goes last, but it can go anywhere. The burrower is gonna go here. There's literally nowhere else for it to go, and this one can either go here or here. Which means this is gonna be threatened. Which means we do need to put you here. Yeah, because the Burrower is going to go first. Oh, but if I'm not here, he'll go here and he'll attack this way, and that's going to be worse. Yeah, so the Burrower is going to go first. Which means he is going to go here. I mean, he could go here for all we know, but he's going to go here. Have Acid go before Shielder to F5. Oh, we can't move him, though. The Burrower is going to move first. The moment we hit go, they'll move. So we got to keep that in mind. So he'll go, then you'll go, then you'll go, then you'll go. So worst case, this guy moves up here and attacks this. Burrower's here attacking this. This guy's here attacking this, and this guy's floating here. That'd be our worst case scenario. So we're gonna set with this. We're gonna do this setup. Okay, pod's going here. They don't actively move to pods, so that's immediately locked out. He's not going there, he's going here. Oh, he's going here. Okay. Alright, yeah, he can do that. That's fine. Perfect. Perfect. You're threatening these, so we can ignore this. We can just move out of the way. You are locked in now, which really sucks. We're gonna have to go here and jump over to stop him from doing damage here. Well, we can at least go here first and infect him before we do the jump. As much as I want to take this guy out... Oh, actually, we can't block this at all. We're going to have to shoot this guy to move him out of the way. So we can go 1, 2, 3... Oh, wow, that sucks. Okay, we can't stop this. This is taking damage. Literally can't stop it. This water is problematic. So in which case, we will take out the Scion. We will take out the Scion then. That sucks a lot. We're still only doing 1 damage. The barrage doesn't do anything for us. So we'll probably actually just move you up here, Camilla, and just get these guys shielded and call that done, and then start moving back down. Yeah, we need to get Camilla into the fray. Wait, can you move further? Flying mech to E2. Attack the Scion, moving and blocking. Oh, yeah, and block spawn. Oh, that's actually like the call. And then we move you over and we just shoot this guy. And if we have you jump over here and hit him first... Yeah, if you hit him first, which does apparently go over the time pod, we'll test first. We'll go and reset. If that does hit with acid, then we would do 4 damage, but he would block 1, so he still dies regardless. So we take out the Scion and we take out this guy. And then again, we can just still move him here and block. Oh, that's right. Acid negates armor. You're right. But yeah, does this skip? It does skip. Perfect. Cool. Yeah, so let's go ahead and... Good call. Good call. Let's go reset that. The fact we get 2 resets is amazing. Yes, so we can move here to jump over. We can move here. We'll move here. We'll move there. We shield ourselves and these 2 buildings. We acid you so we can get you for 4 damage. We jump over so we clear you with the lightning, and we block this from 1 damage. And that. Of course, we'll be down to 2 health after that move. But we will block an extra Vec from popping up, which means we'll have 1, 2, 3 Vec and no armor remaining on enemies. Plus we'll have 2/5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A third of the buildings covered with shielding. No, that's definitely the better call. That was a good call. That was definitely the right move. Alright. That's it. And it goes. You take 1 damage. Nothing happens. Yeah, it's a scorpion. That's not good. take some damage. He'll move here to attack us. Yeah, saw that coming. Which is problematic because you're locked in here. We have one move to get out. That's it. You're on your own. That's not good. Oh, it does say kill. Interesting. It said infected before. We could move up here to acid. But then if we shoot him, it's going to push him and it kills him. It's not going to work. We can move down here and acid this guy. Gotta get Shield Boy out of here. We can move Shield Boy down here to block. We can move Camilla there. Man, you know, if only we added that one extra move, you know? That'd be pretty cool if we had that one extra move. Wouldn't that be sick? We can move back here and we can shoot this guy to push him. Take him out half of his health. And yeah, you die unless we jump. The only thing we can do is jump. We have to jump. And you can jump and then heal. And then we have a potential 1 grid damage here. Yeah, I don't think there's a way around this. We won't clear any enemies. You can push shield and jump again. No, not from the cloud, no. Not unless Camilla was in there. That would have worked, otherwise, yeah, if we pushed over, if we jumped over and then pushed here, we could then jump up here, maybe. No. AoE before push. Does cloud do damage to us? No, we're immune to cloud. We could do AoE and jump if we want, but it's not really going to do anything for us here. Actually, we can kill this one. We can shoot him for 2 damage, hit him with acid, and then barrage, which would do 1 damage now too. We would block this one. We then jump out afterwards. We'll then be dealing with only 3 Vec down here. You're in a position to start blocking. We are still going to potentially lose a grid. We'll only have 3 Vec we have to worry about. I think that's the better call, because then we can at least clear them. Go ahead and we'll acid. Go ahead and we'll barrage. Jump. And then we're going to push you into the cloud, specifically so you get the shield back. We can shield you. So otherwise you're just sitting there. We might as well get you shielded. You're low on health. Can't do anything in the cloud, but... No, okay, casualties. Unfortunate. Blocked. Oh my goodness, more scorpions. Not good. Holy moly, scorpion's not good. We can at least go here and shoot this one and clear him. We cannot jump. We're locked in here because of the... Yeah, it's double webbed. But that doesn't matter. The smoke is the problem here. So what we'd have to do is we have to come here to push you out. No, we have to move both of these guys to break the webs. So we can't. We need to go here and push. And then you can come over here and jump. Push both? How do we push both? I guess we could push this one from you. We could move here. Ooh, hold on a second. Yeah, we could shoot this one and push this one down. We could move here and push this one into here, which would free you up. You could have 5 slots. So you can go 1, 2, 3 here and jump here. And this that would clear this guy. But he'd be cleared. He'd have 1 health left. He'd be in the drink. We're not gonna make our acid goal. Still move here and hit him. But the problem is this guy's probably dead. Then acid man get the pod. We can go get the pod. To acid this guy. Yeah, I think this would work. Push. We'll go from this side because I want to make sure we're closer to the action here. Like so. We just need to get one more guy acid and then clear them this round. Oh, we're not clearing these guys. If we can acid this guy, that'd be cool. No, you're locked in. We can ignore him. We've got shields already. Because we thought ahead. So we can move here. These guys are acid. We just have to kill them while they're infected, right? So we could push this guy in here to the drink. You can't do anything, huh? 1 off. Man, we need a little more movement speed on this thing. Dang. More movement speed. Yeah, so if we... Actually, we can bring you here. Hold on. Yeah, we can go here, jump to clear. Right? Because we'll jump, and then we'll move up, and then we'll push, and that'll get pushed into us and die. That'll go in here and die, and that should get us our 2 acids. Okay, that'll work. Good. Good. Bam. Oh, we did it. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you throw an acid vac into water, it becomes acid water. Because it doesn't really matter. It just behaves like water, but it inflicts acid on surviving units. So this means like massive final boss mechs and the like, or vac and the like, have problems. We can just hit you, so then we don't even lose the shields. Because why not? Pew! Fine. We could move him up here and shoot this, but it's just gonna dig underground. So it's fine. Oh, we could have acided that one and shot him, you're right. We could have taken out the burrower. Yeah. That's all right. What did we get? Something good? Ooh, 2. What did we get? We got science class, smoke pellets. Surround yourself with smoke to defend against nearby enemies. Use once per battle. Ally immune? Wait. How does that work? How does ally immune work? Wait. Wait. This might be amazing. Oh, okay. Ally immune means we don't put smoke on allies. Okay. I was hoping it meant allies aren't affected by smoke. Oh, before it also put it on ourselves. That's funny. But you're immune to it, so it doesn't matter because it's invasion. +1 use. Alright, we'll probably just leave it as is. We don't need to use ally immunity. We don't need to put a point in there. This one we just got here. I mean, we could put it in move, but we can also put it in damage. We're gonna be fighting a big spider boss, yeah? Yeah, spider boss. Yeah, suddenly your science mech has an AoE 2 damage attack and stop attack. Yeah, it's really good. Getting him a second use would be worth it. Definitely would. We just need so many cores. So we need 2 cores to get this done. We need 4 cores if we want to, or 3 cores. 3 cores. 2 cores if we want to get this one going. We could install the 1 core and still get the missile barrage going. I really want that move. Do jump range, not damage? You can't. You have to go top to bottom. It's always top to bottom. Unless I'm crazy. You don't have to do top to bottom? Holy moly, you learn something new every day, don't you? Oh yeah, we take range over damage every time always. That's amazing. I was under the impression it was always in order. I was always under the impression it was in order. Oh my goodness, you can do that? If only that was in the tutorial. Yeah, you can hop over upgrades. That's crazy. Okay. That's a thing. I still want barrage, though. I still want the barrage, but yeah, we'll just take the range. That gives us so much more maneuverability options. We're gonna be locked down less often because of that. Quadruple jumping would be awesome. Yeah, now we can just jump, because remember we had Silica in the judo mech with the stomp ability thing. It was insane. The mobility we had was absolutely nuts. It was absolutely nuts. How's it going, Morgor? How are you doing today? All right, I think we're gonna set with this. This is good. So now we have range, huge. Storm generator for more damage. And now we have smoke pellets. We are gonna have a little less movement, but that's fine. This movement needs to get sorted. Like, badly. We gotta get that sorted. Our health pool is also really tiny, so we have to be very careful about how much health we've got. Shielding's critical. Okay, so we have crabs. Okay, we don't have to worry about getting locked down at the start, so this is good. We don't have to worry about getting locked down at the start, so we can just run in straight up front. Just get into it. Get in there. Firelings. Yeah, we can run in and get smoke pellets set. That's going to be our first goal. So if we move here, we can smoke pellet this whole zone around the tower, which would be big. This guy's doing damage to buildings, this guy's doing damage to buildings, this guy's doing damage to buildings. I know barrage should probably be saved for later, but I mean, you know, like, come on. I think we barrage right now because it clears out 4 spiderlings, does 1 damage to everyone else. We can then missile launch this guy. And then we could, because then once we missile launch and kill him, we can actually then jump up and over 2 slots and then get both of these covered in cloud. Landing here. Only problem is that then this guy will be hitting him. Well, then we still have you to move, which we can then just move here and use the push ability to put a shield on this guy, ourself, and shove this guy into acid. You have an idea? What are you thinking? So I'm thinking we barrage, blast, double jump over, move here and push, and then sit. And then we'll only have the spider leader, a acid-covered firefly, and these 2 enemies. That's my thought. We'll also then have clouds here, here, and on this guy here. It's not that good. But we'll still have 2 clouds set already. Science mech to F2. Push. Then barrage and mech missile attack. B3. Oh, and then push him into it, because then it would do 2 damage plus 1 push. Oh, I see. Yeah, because then we can move Isaac back. And if we do that, we'd also be... Oh, yeah, no, then he'd be dead too, because he'd... Oh. Smart. Because he'd be on the acid, so barrage would do 2 damage. Push would do 2 damage to him, plus a push 1 damage, and push 1 damage. Yeah, so we push first. That then lets us also block this position while we have a shield, and the only Vec left standing is the spider leader and whoever digs up at the start of the turn. Man, what a move! What a move. Yeah. Oh my goodness, barrage is insane. Holy moly. One more round for electric damage and that one's out. We're only dealing with the 1 Hornet here, who's got himself covered in acid. Nice. Ah, 3. Brutal. Don't like that. Never good. But since he's covered in acid, we can actually just shoot him with you. We can just blast him. We can move here. But yeah, we can move here and double jump down, which then clears this guy and this guy, so they're done. We can hit this one, so don't have to worry about him. We can just smoke pellet here too. So then we have smoke in all of these spots. And then we only have to deal with this one guy here, which we probably can just barrage again and just keep using you to block. So much brain, so much brain. Won't be able to fight anymore over there. No, but we can. But your Camilla is immune to smoke, so we can still push. We can still push people into it, and anyone who stands in here, we're good to go. Rename the team to the Unfair Hulks instead of the Rusting Hulks, right? But yeah, so since she can still push, and anyone standing inside these electric smokes take 2 damage and can't attack, the enemy won't be able to fight over here, and that's fine. And we'll just push people around or body block as needed. So I think that works. Clear you out. Could have moved you up a bit, but I think you're fine back here. We'll just keep rotating back and forth. Clear this one. And just cover the whole zone. You just have to worry about this guy and this guy. And that's it. Firefly. Alright. Well, pushing him will do the damage that we need, so that's fine. A lot of people are popping up now. We only have to make it 2 more turns. We can go here and then jump back. We can go here and we can push. But then if we jump back, well, we can jump short. That's fine. And I think we'll just repulse sitting here. Man, imagine if we had another use of the pellets. We just move up like here and blast pellets around. That would be crazy. Yeah, so I think we go here. We'll just blast this guy. Shoot this guy. Shield up. So we blocked that. So we're only dealing with 4 Beck. Because we blocked. Another Firefly, Hornet, Crab. Perfect. This one we can take out with a shot. Okay, we can just move out of the way and ignore these 2 this turn. This is the last turn, so we can ignore these 2. We only have to focus on him. And him. In which Camilla can just come here and push. We can just come here and jump. And you can just... You can come over here and shoot this guy into the wall, I guess. Or... Done. Nice. Cleared. Man, I can't wait until Camilla levels up. It's gonna be insane. That was really good. That was really good. All right. Abomination is down. Headquarters safe. Only 8 reps, sadly. We needed 9. What is this? Science class weapon. Fire a beam that applies fire in a line. 1 time per battle, +1 use. Cool. Wrong team. Ghana. Requires 1 power. Deploy anywhere on the map, damaging adjacent enemies. Whoa. Literally start in the middle of the fray with 1 extra damage. That's pretty cool. Or just grid power. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with the team that we have. One that lets us do double attacks, one that lets us do double resets, and one that makes it so that we don't get locked down by smoke or webbing. So I think we're fine on pilots. I don't want the fire beam. We're actually just going to take the grid power. We're going to take the grid power. What do we have? Gravity Well, which is a pretty cool one, but not that useful with what we're doing. Acid Projector. Pretty cool too. Could take something to sell. True, we could have gotten +1, which would have gotten us another core, but I'm kind of worried with how low our grid is. We can also sell Abe here. Sorry, Abe. I think we actually will sell Abe, to be honest. Now that I say that. In which case it was better. Yeah, if we sell Abe, then what I did is a better move. If I don't sell Abe, then what I did is a worse move in that regard. We have the Attraction Pull, so it's Straight Shot Pull 1. This is just strictly worse to the Gravity Well, because this can go over buildings. Self-Destruct? Why would we take that? That's crazy. It just flat out kills anything next to you. That was pretty good. Acid Projector. Yeah, the problem is all of those, while they're cool and they're good and they're useful and stuff, they're just not that good for the team that we currently have, you know? And now we have everyone equipped with a secondary item, right? So we got the Smoke Pellets, Storm Generator, and Missile Barrage. The only thing I'd swap would be maybe the Grav Well for the Missile Barrage, but I really like the damage we have on it right now. So I'm happy with that. We're just gonna grab cores. Just gonna grab all 3 cores. Alright, so we have 3 cores to spend. More damage on the aerial bombs would be really, really nice. But so would be on the artillery rocket artillery here, as well as moving. And getting 1 extra use would be nuts. We're not going to get ally immune. I don't think it's worth us buying. But getting +1 use would be pretty big. You would go more, you would go move on artillery. I'm thinking we put 2 points in aerial bombs and 1 point in move. Maybe both Art and the Shielder. I'm thinking we do this, and then the next 1 core we get, which hopefully we can get from a mission or something, we can put here. You don't think bombs are needed for extra 2 damage? Or extra 1 damage? that extra damage would be nice. Oh, we don't have to make a decision here. What we can do is we can actually leave. Ah! Interstate corporate without failing an objective? Oh my goodness, crazy. Alright, we're dealing with crabs. We're dealing with centipedes. We're dealing with heal over time, guys. So these guys heal over time. If we don't kill them fast enough, they heal at the start of every single turn. They get the little heart boy, the heart scion. So we have to really worry about that. So I feel as though more damage is kind of important. It does 6 damage right now. This will make it 8. If we put 2 in here. Plus the Strock has a very niche use. There's a pilot that auto-repairs adjacent mechs if it ends their turn next to them. Oh! And it can revive the scrap/corpse of the fallen mech/pilot. That's crazy. I was thinking of the having the medical supplies passive, which means that your pilot always survives. But yeah, you would still have your mech down otherwise. With what I was thinking. It might work well with, what is it? There's like the nanobot mechs. We haven't unlocked those guys yet, but there's like nanobot mech team. Maybe it works well with them. I think either way, we should really do this. I think you're absolutely right. Movement on this is like critical. I've complained a lot about not having the movement. We're gonna put 1 here. We're putting 1 in movement. We need it. Use here is good, but I think I want damage. And it's either going to be an artillery or it's going to be an aerial. Aerial, because we have range, technically does 2 extra damage. Not 1 extra damage, but 2. And since we can attack twice with it, it means that it's not 2 extra damage potential, it's 4 extra damage potential. Right? 1 to 4 extra damage that we can get by putting damage in here. So I think we're going to go put those 2 points in here. And then next points go in here. I'm going to put damage in here. I want to get that up and going. That's going to be good. That's going to be real good, I think. And then if we find that this isn't as useful, we can always move it over here. To the good old missile barrage upgrade instead. I'm really hoping we get something good from the unknown skill here. We need 20 more XP. It's going to be a while away, a ways away. This barrage doing +1 would be better, in your opinion? Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Is we could swap it. We can do 1 mission and see. Oh my goodness, a massive sneeze. Yeah, we can do 1 mission and see how it goes. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But we'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. We're gonna end it here. We're gonna end it here. We got almost a 3-hour stream. I think I could go a little bit longer, but I kind of want to like end at the end of each island with this game, ideally. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the full island. My voice is starting to go, but we're definitely doing better. Day after day, we're getting there. So we'll be back tomorrow to play even more Into the Breach. I'm really enjoying this game. This game is a lot of fun. Just it's XCOM level thinking very hard. And if it wasn't for chat, it would be even harder. Eventually we'll play on something higher than normal difficulty, right? But for right now, normal difficulty is the best I can do. At least as we're going through all of the mechs. But yeah, this is going to be our big goal on this island. Is the stormy weather. 12 damage from electric smoke in a single battle. That's our goal. We're going to do that tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you tomorrow for some more Into Breach. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.